Hello, everyone, and welcome to Art Song Colorado Live, the worst named show on the internet that is about art songs. I'm sure that there are worse named shows out there, and to you, I salute you. The terribly named show, I'm looking for a new one. I've gotten some interesting ideas coming in. Drop a comment if you think of a name for a show about art songs, because I'll post it to my Patreon site, and my patrons can then vote on it, and they will decide the fate of Arts on Colorado Live. This is the Wednesday night show where I, Eapen Leubner, the founder of Arts on Colorado, talk a little bit about art songs. I promise to keep it short. I promise to introduce you to a song or a couple songs, usually just one song, right? We're trying to keep this short. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. We're going to be talking about art songs. And if you're new to the genre, there's a ton of videos on our YouTube site, on our Facebook page. Go check them out. They explain what an art song is. And we would love for you to become a fan just by hanging out with us and watching our show. And so to that end, I just wanted to say thanks for all the likes and shares following the announcements of the 2020 Abundant Silence Art Song Composition Prize winners that happened last week. You can watch last week's live stream with Luke Rackers where we announced our winners. We have a number of new followers and likes on this channel, which is super cool. Very happy about that. I was really gratified by the response to the show. Thanks for the messages, and especially now that I'm getting to know our winners, I'll pass along your congratulations to them as we're working together over the course of the next year. I won't lie, I'm really glad to be here. I see that there's a few people online. I'm super happy to see you, because this is my stage right now while the world is shut down for COVID. And so I do this for a lot of reasons, but it's for me to have fun with art songs again, and for me to have that feeling of performing, even if I'm not singing live, though there will be live singing coming soon. So keep watching the show. So this show today and the next 2 weeks, we're going to talk a lot about springtime, about spring. I've been thinking a ton about it. Spring is around the corner here in Colorado. There is all sorts of things that are happening. The daffodils are coming out and the sun is shining, and you can go for a run in shorts, which is awesome. And I think about the Easter Bunny and all the fun we had collecting eggs. That was a gas. I got 3 kids, so it's a perfect time to just hang out with them and do stuff. And spring is great. But in Colorado, see, it's weird in Colorado, because in Colorado, you'll be in the middle of spring and you'll be in it, shorts, having a great time, enjoying the weather, sitting in the sun. And then the next day you wake up like I did today, and there was snow on the back deck, right on the deck furniture that I'd put out yesterday. Thank goodness I covered it up. But it's like I just keep getting this feeling in Colorado. It's like that old line from The Godfather Part 3. I keep trying to get out, and they keep pulling me back in. And that's what it is. Winter is trying to pull me back in. And that got me thinking a lot about what makes spring so special. It is about all of the things that I described, all of the happy things, all of the rebirth, the sort of, this sort of feeling of optimism. But, there are these moments where you get snapped back to winter and you can't get away from it. There's nothing you can do about it. And I was thinking about songs about spring, and I realized that you can't really tee up a bunch of songs about spring, which I'm going to do next week and the week after, without thinking about that snap back to winter and what it was like when you were sort of in that cold embrace of the snow and of the silence that comes with that season. And so that is really what today's song is about. It's not so much about the buds and the blooms and the birds and the bees. It's more about that snapback that you have when you recall something that is sad, that is winter. and it's going to set us up for the bright and cheeriness that's going to follow in the next 2 weeks. And so that's what today's song is about. It's the third song in a set by Darius Milhaud, and it's the song speaks for itself. It's like a minute and a half long, so I can talk a little bit more, right? Keep it to be a short show. And so this third song in the set was actually animated by my daughter, and she's been kind of playing around with this animation software, and so we've been working on that. If you've seen my previous live streams, you've seen the other two songs, the first two songs she did. This is the third one, and it was part of our show, What Is an Art Song, that was just released last month. So this is the video. It's song number 3, and the animations by Millie. The performance is by me and my friend Mallory Bernstein, and we hope that you enjoy this brief little film.
Je suis dans le filet sans aucune espérance. Le ciel devient immense, mais c'est pour m'étouffer que je fais à la nuit qui descend par ma presse. N'était plus rien, jeunesse, qu'on te bafoue ainsi. Étoile au secours de mon secret amour. Lune, ouvre-moi la porte où je suis une morte.
Like I said, short and sweet. I'm going to look forward to going back and seeing what that looked like, because from the control deck here at Art Song Central, it looked like it was stuttering a little bit. So we're still kicking the tires on this show. This is a new thing to be broadcasting live. But so if it wasn't, hit me up in the messages and comments and let me know. I will send you a private link to see that video, just like I did for my patrons. Speaking of which, Art Song Colorado is a 501c3, and you can become a patron, a tax-deductible donation through our Patreon site. So I'll put the link in the description down below, and you can check it out. And so that is what we do. Is we teach, our mission is to teach people about art songs, new audience members particularly, though old friends of Art Song, you're welcome to hang out with us and share the love. So I'll put some notes down below just about the show and about the songs, and our social media and websites. We're on a lot. We post a lot. And as always, I'll close with the words of the poet Theodore Rothke: "If you can't think, at least sing."